Hey everybody, Don Reisinger here today. With Microsoft, it's a story of good and bad. For every good thing that happens, there are bad things that happen. Take, for example, its recent announcement of it selling 10 million Kinects. It's the motion gaming peripheral that consumers are buying in droves that allows them to control on-screen action without using a controller. According to Guinness World Records, that device is the fastest selling consumer electronics gadget ever made. A huge success for Microsoft. There are other areas of success at the company. Windows 7 is doing extremely well. It's one of the fastest selling, the best selling versions of Windows ever. It's releasing Internet Explorer 9 next week, which it says is going to be much, much better than previous iterations of the browser. But there are other issues. See, Microsoft isn't doing nearly as well as it should in the mobile market. Windows Phone 7 is dying off at the hands of Apple's iOS and Google's Android platform. And at the same time, there's no response on Microsoft's part so far for Google's Chrome OS, the online operating system that it expects to release later this year. Microsoft finds itself in a rather odd position. It's doing well in some areas, but it's not doing as well as it could in others. And as investors over the long term know, the stock doesn't move. And it's been a bit of a dog for some. So, it's more of the same for Microsoft. It's good and it's bad. There are benefits to owning the stock and there are real drawbacks to owning the stock. The question now is, where does Microsoft go from here? What operations in its company can it build upon? Can it profit on? And can it help to carry it forward? Windows and Office will always be there. But what will be the key driving forces behind its future growth? We are not too sure right now. But if I was the head of Microsoft, and I'm not, but if I was, I would be focusing on those key sectors, namely the gaming business, where Kinect and the Xbox 360 seem to be doing extremely well. So keep a close eye on what Microsoft's doing and find out if the company really knows what it wants to do, knows what it has to do, and can actually implement its strategy going forward.